Hello, friends. Good evening. I'm really happy, excited to see you again today in today's session. If you're new to the session, we welcome you. If you're a returning participant, thanks for showing up again. My name is Prasad, and I'm a trainer, speaker, and a coach. I'm here to help you. I'm your friend. Um, so we have started this 30 days mind mastery program along with this technical training on artificial intelligence. So we have already completed 2 days of this session. Today is the third day. We finished the strangest secrets on the first day. Yesterday we saw about goal settings, and today I'm going to talk to you about rebooting your mind. Okay, it is not rebooting your brain. I'm going to talk to you about rebooting your mind today. Um, so, in case you have missed the last 2 days session, I would request you to. These videos are available on YouTube. Please go to our YouTube, watch these videos, leave your comments there. Uh, and if you have questions, please leave your questions there, and I'll be able to help you. I'll be able to answer those questions. Right? Um, so, we're going to talk about rebooting your mind today, right? But the published curriculum, it would be rebooting your brain. So, right. Um, Now, if you're listening, right? If you're listening to me, I didn't say if you're hearing, if you're listening to me, I said we're going to talk about rebooting your mind and not rebooting your brain. You have to reboot your mind to reboot your brain. Brain is a physical thing, but mind is where your emotions, your worries, your thoughts, everything lies in the mind. So if you want to reboot your brain, the physical thing, you have to reboot your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, which is there in your mind. Yeah. So let's understand the word reboot. Leave your comments there. What do you mean by reboot? Okay, so the word reboot means to restart or to start over. So reboot means to start over from the beginning or from the scratch. Imagine a computer. Think of a computer. If you have a computer and it's not working well, or if the computer is ready for updates, yeah, what is the recommendation or what action you take? The action you take is to reboot or restart. Or even if there is a update, the software would recommend you to restart the computer, right? Now that is what you have to do. If you want to reboot your brain, you have to reboot your mind, or you have to restart, or you have to rethink, or you have to start over your thinking process from scratch. You are what you are now because of your thoughts. Let me repeat it. You are what you are now because of what you thought about you in the past. Yeah, you're not an accident. What you are today, how you are today is not an accident. It is an incident. Okay, so you are what you are today is because of your thoughts, right? Now, if you want to reboot your mind, you have to reboot your thoughts, and your thoughts are there in your brain. Okay, right? So you have to start from the beginning. You have to restart. You have to start from the scratch. That is what is called rebooting in a computer, and that is what you have to do now to reboot your brain. So remember this. This is a mind mastery program. Yeah. Following this program is what your artificial intelligence mastery program is going to come. Yep. So we have this 30-day mind mastery program. And this is only for 10 minutes before your actual, uh, technical training program starts. So I would request you to log in, listen to this. It's for 10 minutes, and this would be of some help to you, right? So I want to remember everything is in the mind. Everything is in your mind, right? Have you heard of this? No, right? Have you heard of the word trigger, right? So I have put some statements there. Trigger, okay? So triggers are something, which makes you respond, right? When you have a trigger, you respond, right? When you feel powerless, you either respond positively or you respond negatively, right? Imagine this. You are. It has happened to me whenever when I imagine you're driving your car to office. You're on the way to work, and you're late. You're already late, right? And somebody now and you're hurrying. You're driving fast, and somebody cuts you. Somebody quickly comes and cuts you, takes over you, and you have a trigger. You get irritated, you get angry, and what you do, you shout. I have done that. I'll shout at people, right? When people cut me when I'm driving my car. I've done that. Yep, I'm sorry. I've done that. So those incidents are triggers. So what does triggers do, right? Um, it's a feeling. Okay, you feel excluded, you feel powerless. When somebody scolds you, you have a trigger, you shout back. When somebody judges you, you have a trigger, you get upset about it, right? So trigger makes you respond. You either respond to it positively or you respond to it negatively. Now, this is a famous picture. This is a picture of Jesus Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane. Okay, let's look at the story. Yeah, this is before his death on the cross. So before his death on the cross, he was confused. He was afraid. He was worried. He was under pressure, immense pressure. Yeah, he was. I know he was going through some kind of turmoil, right? The reason is because uh, he's going to die for the sin of the people of the world, right? So before the cross, before he got arrested by the soldiers and taken to Pilate, he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, right? And he was under immense pressure and he was praying, okay? And after this incident, he decided to die because he thought that's the only way to save people from sin, people from death. Now, how did he decide to do that? He decided to go to the cross and die because he spent time thinking. You heard me right. Jesus was thinking. He spent time thinking what he should do, right? Sometimes people would blame you, don't overthink. No, 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 think. It is good you think, right? Don't stop thinking. That is the beautiful thing about human being. I want you to think. Spend time thinking. In fact, take time to think. And that's exactly what Jesus did. He spent time thinking, right? And to reboot your brain, this is what you have to do. You think. To reboot your mind, you have to think. To overcome thoughts of negativity, to overcome negative situations in your life, to overcome your triggers, yeah, the way how you respond, you have to think. Now, that's exactly Jesus did in the Garden of Gethsemane. He thought, he spent lonely moment, he spent time alone thinking, and then this is what he said. He said, Abba Father, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me. Yet not what I will, but what you will. He surrendered. He was able to make a decision because he was able to think. He spent time thinking. Lonely. He spent time thinking. Yeah. Now, this is the exercise I want you to follow. I'm going to finish. This is the exercise I want you to follow. After every session, I'm giving you some exercises. If you're following it closely, if you're doing it, it's going to help you. Now, this is what I want you to do. Your thinking is important. Life is full of decision making. To make a decision, you have to think. You thought of attending this training, and then you made a decision to attend. It is not an accident. To make a decision, you have to think. So think good, think quality thoughts, think big, think success. Yeah. Now, here is the exercise which I'm going to give you. I'm going to finish. Every day, spend at least 15 minutes. Park 15 minutes just to think. Nothing. Simple. Just spend 15 minutes only to think and do nothing. Yeah. Spend 15 minutes daydreaming. You heard me right. Spend 15 minutes daydreaming every day. Just lay back on your seat and imagine. Have good thoughts. Have quality thoughts. Imagine how your life is going to be. Imagine how you want to react in a situation. Think of what you're going to respond to that boss, how you're going to react to that friend. Think of how you're going to react, how you're going to respond to that business deal. Think of what you should do in that circumstance which you are now. Think. Spend 15 minutes every day just to think. Now, what does thinking do? Thinking will help you self evaluate. Thinking will help you self reflect. It will help you in a self reflection. Thinking will help in your self regulation. Now, think intentionally. There are thousands and millions of thoughts coming to your mind every day, which you don't have any control over. But then, this 15 minutes, which you're going to spend every day, think intentionally, think deliberately. What you want to become, what you want to achieve, think about it. Daydream 15 minutes every day.